Stoicism teaches us a simple yet profound truth. To truly simplify, calm, and enrich our lives, we must quietly let go of certain things. Not everything needs to be held on to tightly. Peace comes when we free ourselves from unnecessary thoughts, toxic attachments, and endless desires. The Stoic philosophers believed that happiness is not something found outside. It is a state of mind. And to achieve that peaceful state, we must learn the art of letting go. In this video, we'll explore 8 things that, if you quietly remove from your life, can help you unlock a new level of inner strength and stability. So watch the video till the end. Each point might open a new door in your life. And if you're new to this channel, feel free to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more motivational and Stoic-inspired content. Now, let's begin this journey of inner transformation. Number 1. Negative self-talk. One thing that quietly needs to be erased from your life is negative self-talk. Do you ever tell yourself things like, "I can't do this, I'm not good enough, I'll never succeed"? These thoughts create a void within you. You become your own harshest critic. And this criticism doesn't just destroy your self-confidence. It damages your mental strength, courage, and capabilities. The Stoic philosophers understood where a person's true power lies. It lies within their mind. They knew, if you cannot love yourself, the outside world will never love you. It's important to realize that negative self-talk hinders your success. When you criticize yourself, you deny your own potential. You let your doubts defeat you before you even start. The Stoics would say, the power to calm yourself lies within you, and if you do not use it, you will never find true peace. If you constantly think negatively about yourself, belittle yourself, you will never reach your true potential. The Stoics taught us, make friends with yourself, not enemies. This could be the greatest lesson of your life. Be kind to yourself. When you make peace with yourself, that's when you begin to feel your inner strength, courage, and potential. When you think positively about yourself, you begin to see the world in a new light. There will come a time when you will realize, I have the power to be at peace with myself. I can be my greatest ally. Start cultivating these thoughts within yourself every day, and soon you will feel stronger, more stable, and happier. By removing negative self-talk, your life will become freer, bolder, and more successful. If you can be kind to yourself, if you can learn to appreciate yourself, you will start seeing a new force in the world. The world will begin to inspire you, and you'll realize, it was just my thoughts that were holding me back. The time is now. Stop the negative self-talk and start thinking positively about yourself. Start today. Begin the journey of building friendship with yourself. Number 2. Toxic relationships. There is something that quietly needs to be erased from your life: toxic relationships. Toxic relationships don't just waste your time. They destroy your confidence, energy, and peace. There will be many people who will repeatedly disappoint you, who will hurt your self-esteem, and when you are around them, you'll feel drained and exhausted. They might belittle you, ignore your dreams, or show disrespect. Such relationships have no future. They will only drag you down, never lift you up. Epictetus once said, "Learn to choose your companions." This one piece of advice can change your life. Because the people you spend time with have a massive impact on your life. If you are constantly around people who make you feel discouraged, who damage your confidence, you will never realize your true potential. You will start doubting yourself, thinking you're not good enough, not worthy enough. But life is not supposed to be like this. You are the creator of your life, and on that journey, you need the right people beside you. Those who support you, who believe in your dreams, and who love and respect you. In Stoicism, Seneca said, to maintain a toxic relationship is to belittle yourself. Or another quote, keep yourself away from environments that harm your self-esteem. This isn't just a theory, it's reality. When you're trapped in toxic relationships, you are holding your life hostage. You are stuck in a place where there's no growth, no love, no peace. And in this situation, you start to devalue yourself, and you will never be able to fully experience your true potential. So, one important lesson from Stoicism is, who you spend time with, their love and respect for you are crucial for your well-being. Stay away from toxic relationships, and keep your time and energy for the right people. There are endless opportunities ahead of you, and the only way to make your life truly meaningful is by surrounding yourself with the right people, those whose hearts, minds, and purposes align with yours. When you quietly remove these toxic relationships from your life, you'll be amazed at how much power and new possibilities emerge in your life. You'll become the master of your own life, walking the path that truly matters to you. So, today's lesson is this: quietly say goodbye to the relationships that drain you, that hurt your self-esteem. Surround yourself only with the right people, those who respect you and believe in your growth. This is the Stoic way of life: freedom from toxic relationships and surrounding yourself with people who genuinely support you. Number 3. Fear of the future. One thing that quietly needs to be erased from your life is the fear of the future. The future is unknown, and it is this unknown that creates fear within us. We often think, what will happen in the future? What if this doesn't work out? What if I fail? This fear creates pressure inside us and hinders our progress. But the truth is, the future is unknown simply because it hasn't arrived yet. And this unknown fear pulls us out of our present discipline. Stoic philosophers viewed this fear in an entirely different way. They taught us, be prepared for the future, but live in the present. Rather than fearing, they taught to stay prepared for the unknown future, but not let that preparation steal today from you. If you live today as your best day, then tomorrow you will be unstoppable in your preparation for the future. As the ancient Stoic philosopher Flavius Pericles said, if you fear today, you will never be able to accept the future. This fear actually closes off many possibilities. When you constantly move forward in fear of the future, you lose the ability to live life to its fullest. You fear that something bad may happen in the next moment, and in that fear, you lose the joy of the present. Stoicism teaches us, prepare for what's to come, but live now. This means you must be prepared for the future, but don't let that preparation steal your present moment. Today, this moment, is the only truth of your life. If you live today with focus and purpose, you will be able to face the future strong, stable, and ready. If you keep thinking, what if my future turns out badly? You are essentially building an invisible wall inside your mind. That wall keeps you away from everyday joy and peace. However, if you transform that fear into strength, you will be able to face any challenge life throws at you. Instead of fearing the future, when your actions and preparation are right, the fear will fade away. The fear will not stay when you know you've prepared yourself and are fully living in today's moment. Remember, if you can live today correctly, the future will automatically brighten. No age, circumstance, or challenge can scare you if you live today with strength and courage. The Stoics teach us, prepare for the future, but do not fear it, live in this moment. This is your true strength, the strength of now. Number 4. The need to impress others. There is something that quietly needs to be erased from your life, the need to impress others. Think for a moment, why do you try so hard to make others happy? Why do you put so much importance on their opinions? This is a habit that slowly destroys your self-confidence and peace. When you live your life trying to please others, you lose touch with your true self. You start changing who you are just to receive their approval. You become the kind of person who only seeks validation from others. It's a mental trap, searching for happiness outside of yourself, when in reality, that happiness comes from within. Stoicism teaches us, live for yourself, not for others. Epictetus said, seek peace within, not external praise. When you lose yourself in trying to make others happy, you can never truly experience life to its fullest. You start living a life that others want for you, but it's never truly your own. This not only robs you of your peace of mind, but also closes the door to your true path. The essential lesson from Stoicism is, your purpose in life is to live for yourself and trust in your own path. So, how do you break free from the habit of constantly trying to impress others? First, you must understand that other people's opinions and judgments cannot be the center of your happiness. Be who you are. Take pride in your imperfections, your flaws, and your uniqueness. When you stay true to yourself, the opinions of others won't matter. You are the main character of your life. Your decisions, your dreams, and your path should be yours alone. Epictetus also said, "When you seek approval from others, you become a slave to them." Instead of spending your life trying to please others, being true to yourself, recognizing your value, and living for your own happiness is the true path to freedom. Once you start living for yourself, a sense of confidence and strength will emerge within you that will lead you to true happiness, far beyond the need to impress others. Now, think for a moment. Why do you try so hard to win the approval of others? By freeing yourself from the demands of others, you will truly find peace and happiness in living authentically. Live for yourself. This is the only way. Number 5. Overthinking. One thing that must quietly be erased from your life is overthinking. We all know that thinking is necessary. It helps us solve the problems that come our way. But when that thinking becomes excessive, it steals our peace. If you constantly find yourself asking, "What if it doesn't go right? What if I fail?" Then, without even realizing it, you're putting yourself under pressure. This steals your peace, and soon, you'll feel like solving problems is impossible. The Stoic philosophers often said, "We don't suffer from the problems themselves, but from the way we perceive them." In other words, what's before us only becomes enormous in our minds. In reality, we turn unnecessary worries and fears into problems. We must deal with them one by one, but the Stoics taught, focus only on what you can control. Everything else is beyond your control. The more you rely on your thoughts, the further you move away from reality. You think, but you won't find solutions. However, when you can control your thoughts, you'll see that the situation becomes much simpler. The Stoics never said, "Stop thinking." Rather, they said, "Think, but let it not control your life." If you want to regain control of your life, you must discipline your thoughts. Remember, the more you let your thoughts run wild like a cat, the more they will distract you. Today, if you remove just this one thing, overthinking, from your life, you'll feel clarity, peace, and a sense of calmness within yourself. Just as naturally as you breathe, let your thoughts flow naturally. This will lead you to true peace in life. From today, think, but in a focused and relevant way. Think, but let it not block your way in life. This is the reality of Stoic philosophy. Overcome your thoughts, and feel peace in every moment of your life. Number 6. Regret of the past. There is one thing that quietly needs to be erased from your life, the regret of the past. Everyone has made mistakes in life. There are things we've lost, decisions we've made wrong, and many things that have happened against our will. But dwelling on the past serves no purpose. You think, what if I hadn't done that? What if I tried a little harder? What if? These questions only create emptiness in your mind. The past is a dark place, one you cannot go back to, nor can you change anything about it. The more you look back at the past, the more you miss the opportunities of the present. Stoicism teaches us, there is no benefit in grieving over what is gone. Marcus Aurelius said, "The future is yet to come, the past is gone, only this moment is true." The past is merely a lesson. What it was, it will never be again. Don't trap your mind in sorrow about the past, but focus on the present. You have the future ahead of you, where you can make new decisions and move forward. Remember, the past cannot be changed, but you have full control over the present. By clinging to past regrets, you are actually darkening the future. The more you focus on the past mistakes, the less you can embrace the power of the present moment. If you keep dwelling on the past, you will lose the value of now. Stoic philosophers say, remember, your past is a part of your life, but you are still alive, still here, and you can walk towards the future. So, how can you free yourself from the regret of the past? First, you must understand, you cannot remain trapped in the past. Don't mourn over what's gone. Instead, accept it as a lesson. Your mistakes have only come to strengthen you, to teach you. Don't give up on them, but move forward by learning from them. One thing to remember, obstacles are part of the path. The things you've lost, don't let grief over them weaken you. Instead, you can gain new strength and courage. Stoicism teaches us, don't waste time grieving, life is now, and the moment ahead is your true strength. If you can release the regret of the past, you'll see that the possibilities in the present are limitless. In this moment, you can make new choices, step onto new paths, and create a future of your own. Instead of trying to change past regrets, life will truly be beautiful when you understand the benefits of the present and prepare for the days to come. Honor the mistakes you've made, for they have shaped you into who you are today. If you can let go of past regrets and move forward with strength today, you will truly embody the Stoic way. Number 7. Excessive attachment. In your life, whatever is important to you, don't let excessive attachment take away your peace. We all, at some point, become attached to something or someone that gives us peace of mind. But sometimes, this attachment can take away our true freedom and happiness. The Stoic philosophers taught us, enjoy, but don't get attached. This lesson reminds us that things, relationships, and habits come and go in life. But when we get overly attached to them, they cease to be a source of joy and become a type of prison. When you become deeply involved with something, the absence of that thing or person creates fear. The more you become attached, the more it has power over you, even if it's something you once enjoyed. However, the Stoics knew that attachment can never be the true source of happiness. They said, what we can lose is what we are attached to. In other words, whatever we gain is temporary. If our happiness or self-worth is based on something external, when that thing is lost, we will be left in despair. This is a powerful lesson for us, to not let our happiness or peace be dependent on any external object or relationship. Stoic philosophy teaches us that true peace comes when we don't let anything outside ourselves dictate our happiness. When we learn to let go of attachments, we become free. And in that freedom, we find a deeper peace. We might become attached to love, relationships, or material things, but when we realize that nothing in life is permanent, we can truly enjoy them without being dependent on them for our happiness. So from now on, enjoy what you love, but don't make it the condition of your happiness. Because when you get too attached to something, it turns your peace into restlessness. Remember, peace comes when you understand that nothing lasts forever, and when you're no longer afraid to lose something, that's when you will experience the most freedom and joy. So, start today. Enjoy the things and relationships you have in your life, but let them go freely. Don't let excessive attachment steal your peace. When you learn this balance, you will truly experience life in its fullest and most peaceful form. Number 8. Excuses. If there's one thing you should silently remove from your life, it's excuses. We often create excuses for our failures, limitations, or setbacks. But excuses will never help you move forward. They will only hold you back. The Stoic philosophers taught us, what you do defines you, not what you think. In other words, your actions are your true identity, not your thoughts or feelings. When you make excuses, you are holding yourself back from your own potential, promises, and capabilities. Behind every excuse is one simple fear. Fear that you might fail, fear that you might not succeed. But if you allow that fear to control you, you will never accomplish anything. Your goals and achievements are proven through your actions, not by making excuses. When you say, I didn't have time, I wasn't ready, or this is out of my control, you are limiting your own power. Stoic philosophy teaches us, what you do defines you. That is, if you don't take action, you will never prove yourself. Success or failure is the result of your actions. Excuses only keep you stuck in one place, thinking but not doing. You'll never achieve anything by only thinking and making excuses. Did you know that the biggest obstacle stopping you is your own excuses? What you think doesn't matter as much as what you actually do. So, start today, stop making excuses and take action. Whatever you want to achieve, take the first step. Life will never be perfect, but when you commit to action, excuses will be replaced with success and achievement. Life is never easy, but a Stoic life is peaceful. When you want to free yourself from the chaos and pressure of life, you must silently remove certain things from your life. Stoic philosophy teaches us, true peace comes when you find it not from the outside, but from within. And if you can remove these 8 things from your life, you'll not only regain time, but also inner peace. Now, your task is to identify which of these 8 things are causing endless harm in your life and quietly remove them. When you succeed on this journey, you will experience new confidence, strength, and tranquility within yourself. So, if you like this video and want to bring some positive changes into your life, make sure to like, share, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you believe these messages can help others, share them so that we can all move forward together. Let's walk together on this journey to find our peace and strength.